Hi people, I'm back with my latest review. So today for you I have the new, ta-dum, Remington iCoffee Opus. I think Opus is Latin for fabulous coffee machine, because you know what, I do like this machine a lot, and I'll get into that in a bit here. But anyway, this is the box, obviously, duh. It's the iCoffee Opus, which has a unique feature. It has something called spin brew technology, where the needle that like punctures the K-cup actually spins around. Oopsie. Sorry about that. It spins around, which, I mean, technically would probably saturate the coffee grounds better, so you get a better cup of coffee compared to, like, say, making the same K-cup on a Keurig machine. So, here is the brewer. Ta-dum! Lovely, lovely. Lovely black, very, very shiny black. Some chrome accents, lovely. Nice display with blue, love the color. Love the green color, power button. Got an energy saver button, which is blue. But I don't really care about energy saving because, you know, I love burning fossil fuels. But anyway, it's nice having that feature for people out there that are concerned with the environment. Thank you, Remington. Drip tray. Pretty big drip tray, easily removable. So you can take that out of the way if you want and put this in, put a travel mug. I think most like standard, I don't know what this is, like 16-ounce travel mugs or so should fit underneath. No problem, easy peasy. Put that back. Got a big water tank, 75 ounces with a cool, another cool blue light, love that. It's not a flip top lid, no big deal though, just take the lid off. Pour water in and you're done. What more could you ask for from a water tank? Oh, one thing I've noticed though is that it doesn't come with a like built-in water filter. So I guess you should probably only use filtered water with this, or bottled water, not tap water. But I mean, that's really true with any coffee machine. You know, if you guys want to keep your coffee machine clean and not have like scale building up in it, you should always use filtered water anyway. That's just my little tip of the day. Here is the top of the machine where you have this cool thing, which is the needle. So when you put a K-cup in and hit the brew button, this will start spinning around, which is pretty neat. So you open the machine here, open the lid to put in the K-cup. Voila! Look, it opens really nicely too. It's like, ta-dum! And here's where the K-cup goes. I know that's obvious, but I had to point it out. And then you just take this out. And you want to clean it, rinse it, whatever, if you have to periodically. But it looks just like, you know, it does on a Keurig machine. Match up the little things. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think I have to put this in this way. Ta-dum! I got it to go in. Caution. Sharp needles. Thank you for that warning. Yes, people, don't put your finger in there and go like, don't do that, that's dangerous. So anyway, that's the machine for the most part. Now, let's get into the display here. So it says ready, that means obviously it's ready to brew. If it's heating, it'll say heating above there, it'll flash, it'll say heating. And here is these big numbers, 5.5. You're like, 5.5, what is that? It's very odd to see in a coffee machine. Well, one of the cool things about this machine is you can brew in half-ounce increments from 4 up to 12. So I usually like to do 7.5, but I think it's really neat. You can really customize your cup. You're not like stuck with like 4, 6, 8, and 10. You know, you can pick anything you want from 4 to 12. It's neat. Well, not anything. Anything within a half-ounce increment, you can do that. The button turns really nicely. I like that, feels good. And this is the brew button. So after you pick what size you want, we'll do 7. Let's do 7. You press that and it'll brew. But we're not going to do that yet. I'll get my cup underneath there first. But this is not a licensed Keurig machine, obviously. It's made by Remington. But one of the great things about this machine, which I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate, is you can do any K-cup in here. So you're not like stuck with licensed K-cups like you are if you got the new Keurig 2.0 machine. With that machine, the Keurig machine, you cannot use a K-Cup like this. This is not licensed. This is a licensed K-Cup because the new licensed K-Cups have this ring around, like a silvery white ring. And I guess the new 2.0 brewers read the ink on there. And it will only work if it has this ring around the label. Otherwise, if you put something like this in the new 2.0 machines, it won't work. So, but you don't have to worry about that with the Opus. The Opus takes anything. Thank you, Opus. It's so nice of you. So for tonight, since it is like, God, I don't know, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask, I'm up late. But we're going to brew. I'll do a licensed K-Cup because I don't really have many K-Cups that are decaf. I just have a Starbucks, so we'll do that today. So let's get our cup. Cute little cup. Put it there. Open this. Voila. Put in the K-Cup. Close. And away we go. Okay, wait. Before we go further, before I press the button, be on the lookout for probably the greatest feature of this brewer. And you'll see it here in a second. I'm going to press the brew button. Here we go. Ta-da! Disco lights. Oh, that is so sexy. I love that. That is so neat. Oh, another thing I noticed real quick. This does like a pre-infusion. Like it does a little bit of water, pauses, and then it brews. Which is a really good feature. It's another great way to get more coffee flavor, get a better extraction. And before we go further, let me take the temperature. I love taking the temperature of the water. Oh, I don't have it in the stream. It's hard to look. So you get about 175, which is what you get with a K-Cup. It depends though. Sometimes I've noticed that I can get up to like 100. It gets into like the mid 180s sometimes. Like it gets really hot. So anyway, let's give it a little taste here. Ow, that's hot. That's good. It tastes good. It was hot. So it makes a nice hot cup of coffee. I mean, it's just probably better than a Keurig. I mean, I haven't done a side-by-side taste comparison, but you got the spin brew technology going on. You got the pre-infusion with this machine. You got a nice hot cup of coffee. You can use any K-Cup. I mean, what more can you ask for? It comes with a 6-count sample box here. You'll get only non-licensed K-Cups, which is, I'm cool with that. You get some Marley. See, I've already had a couple of these, but you get a couple Marley ones, which are really good. That's a really good coffee shop or coffee roaster. The one I had was like a Marley Lively Up. It was delicious. Tim Hortons, and you get some cool tea. So you get a little 6-count variety pack, which is nice. But one more thing I want to point out, which is not in the manual, something I've discovered about this machine, is technically you can, it says you can brew only like from 4 up to 12, but that's not quite true. You can do less than 4. Or technically I should say, you know what, you can do really any size you want, and I'll show you why. So what I like to do in the morning, this is just me, but I like to make sure my machine's always nice and hot before I make a cup of coffee, and that usually requires doing like a cleansing brew, as I call it. I'm going to take that out of there. Where you open and close the lid, no K-Cup in there, press the brew button, and just have clear water run through, clear hot water to clean out the machine, get all the pipes nice and hot. So you think with this machine, well, gee, I'd like to do that, but I don't want to have to do the whole 4 ounces of water, because really for a cleansing brew, maybe you just need like a couple ounces. Well, no worries. With this machine, you can do any amount you want, and I'll show you. So it says 4, which is really like the lowest, technically the lowest you can do. So press the brew button, disco lights. Anyway, here's the water will be coming out here in a second. And so, you know what, that's probably like, what, an ounce? Well, that's a pre-infusion. Now here comes the stream again. There we go. I'm going to stop it now. You could just hit that button, stop it. Hit the brew button again, stop it. You don't have to worry about water splashing out. It's totally safe. So you can do any size you want of water, which is cool. I mean, that's like a couple ounces. So that's a cool feature. You just, you could stop it at any time, which I love. With a Keurig machine, you can't really do that. you're stuck. If you've like, especially if you pick the wrong size by mistake. I've done that a few times in the Keurig machine where I'll hit like the 10 ounces instead of 8. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? I don't want to like have 10 ounces of coffee. And with the Keurig, you'd have to like unplug the machine to get it to stop. But not with this one. If you hit the wrong, you know, you just stop it at any time pressing the brew button again, which is really neat. So that's a cool feature, I thought. You won't find that in the manual. Another little tip from Planet Fabulous here. Anyway, that's the Opus by Remington. It's a great machine. I like it. It's only available right now from Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's $139, which isn't bad, especially considering you can use 20% off coupon on it. And who doesn't use those at Bed Bath & Beyond? Because, I mean, come on. Hello? They give out those coupons all the time in the mail. So $139 is, I think, the same price as like the Keurig 2.0 mid-level model, which is the K450. So keep that in mind. But I prefer this one over the Keurig machine because, like I said, it does brew hotter. At least I found that it brews hot. I mean, I had the temperature. I don't think I had my thermometer quite in the right place because, I mean, most of the time, I'd say like 95% of the time I've done temperature readings on this machine. I get like mid 180s towards the end of the brew cycle, which is really hot. I mean, the Keurig 2.0, I never got that hot. But you can, like I said before, you can use any K-Cup, and you can really customize how many ounces you want. And it's got disco lights. I mean, how can you like not love the machine, a machine that has disco lights? I don't know. I can't resist that. So anyway, hope you like my little video here. This is the Remington iCoffee Opus. Okay, cheerio. Thanks for watching.